So guys, I would like to show you another example from this beautiful book by Soltis, because he asks a lot of questions that we can put in our repertoire of questions to ask ourselves when we want to make a plan or just to avoid to lose a game. Because this is a chess, and I notice that also for me, to have a set of questions that I ask myself consistently is something difficult to gain the habit of. But the good thing of Soltis is that he asks some questions that are, in my opinion, philosophical. Why? Because here there is a beautiful example of a game between Ding Liren and Nakamura, played in internet in 2020. Obviously, I don't know if this game was played in Blitz or Bullet, and so that's why Ding Liren lost. But Ding Liren, however, it's world champion material, or at least he was. He was one of the top 10 in the time, maybe now he's in the top 20, I don't know. Nakamura top 2, top 10 too. I mean, clearly we are speaking of the best players in the world that have done this job all their lives. And so, while Soltis raises some questions, I honestly think that if a Ding Liren cannot find the right move, how can I, that I will never reach 2700, right? Because the thing is, I didn't study chess from when I was 6 years old. In any case, in your chess adolescence, you ask, what is his threat? After your opponent move. You learn to do this instinctively, but this is the wrong question. He is trying to demonstrate, Soltis, that the right question is given a little later. And he says it's, what does he threaten? That's the question we should ask. Honestly, guys, most of us are maybe not English speaker born. So, what is his threat, or what does he threaten? Honestly, for me, that I'm not born here, doesn't make much difference. In any case, I'm asking myself what is going on, right? But he makes this example because it's clear. Here it's white to move, and white obviously see the threat with queen e4. If he takes, he move a king, and this rook is lost, right? So obviously Ding Liren says, okay, what should I do then? So he sees another move, that is rook takes d8. No? Rook takes d8, bishop b6, and then black should probably play rook d7 to avoid the entrance in the 7th rank by rook c7, for example, no? But in any case is not so good, or at least to me doesn't seem very good, because maybe there is something else that the white can do. In any case, with this back and forth that is made by Soltis, we don't know what Ding Liren was actually thinking. At a certain point, Ding Liren choose rook g2. Sorry, not rook g2, king g2. Why king g2? Because now this can work. Bishop b6, also if he makes rook c8, you take again, it's a problem there. It's a big problem, right? So, what happened is that king g2 is in reality a mistake. But you need to be able to see at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 moves, no? in order to see that is a mistake. Why? Because, now pause the video if you want to be black, do yourself a favor, get something like this, 3 minutes, and you think for 3 minutes. You pause the video and think for 3 minutes, it's black to move, right? And then you come back to the video and I give you the solution to this problem in particular. So the solution is this, that black can play b5, and after queen b3 there is queen b7. Boom! This is the move that wins the game. But again, as you can see, you don't see it, right? You say, okay, it's this, but why I cannot play this? And that's the real point that honestly I also missed. In the beginning, I want to be honest with you guys because I'm not a chess god, I make mistakes like everybody else. I thought, but I'm sorry, rook takes d5, queen takes d5, I don't see the problem, right? Well, rook takes d5 is not the right move. Again, if you want to think, pause the video and I will tell you what is the right move because I found it, but it took me time. And it took me more than a minute because I wasn't moving the pieces like I did now. I was trying to visualize. And why do I tell you it took me more than a minute? Because if this was a blitz game, I wouldn't have 1 minute to think. And so, okay, so I hope you pause the video because now I'm giving you the real move. The real move is this. This is why black wins. Because now this cannot go here because it's pinned, and this is an absolute pin, right, when the king is behind, so it cannot take there, but you cannot defend it either. So what do you do here? I don't know. What do you do? Let's say that he also makes this. I don't know, it doesn't make much difference because it is gonna take. So there is no way to save the rook, and that's why when he played queen b7, Dingley Ren resigned. Now, as you can see, this is why I like the books by Andrew Soltis, because he always does this. He just leaves 1 or 2 moves unsaid, unwritten, untold, and so you have to work it out. I had to work it out too. So while I'm learning his debate on what is the right phrase to say for us to have a kind of checklist, I'm also trying to solve the position that he gives us. I thank you very much for watching, and I will bring you more position from this book if you like them. Thank you very much.